and know they die. I've been playing since diapers, so I've developed good skill. When payday hits, it's every day I'm hustling, looking for the bargains in Goodwill thrift stores. I think for the remote, so I play till my thumbs are stiff. So wanna go Street Fighter toe to toe? Y'all stupid. Hit 'em with a Duke, every top spot I took it. Sega, Nintendo, Atari, Neo Geo. I'm racking up my scores while my armpits racking B.O.
Racking up my scores while my armpits racking B.O.
It's playtime, so say hi to Gay-Bites.
What's going on there, YouTubers? This is Chuckles from Likes the Game with Chuckles, and I'm here with another weekly Yay Bye. And as for gaming, this has been a bleh week. I found a couple cool things as far as gaming goes, but I also found some other cool shit to make up for the lack of games that I found. So let's do the cool shit first. First things first. Recently, I've been like collecting board games, especially like gimmickly board games, like, you know, like something I can keep in mind, like Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence from Ren and Stimpy. So like games that have gimmicks like that. I found this one at the Goodwill, complete. And it's from 1988. It's called Shrieks and Creaks. It's the first talking game. Anything horror, especially when it comes from the 80s. I jumped right on it, and I got it for $1.50. I come to find out this is actually considered rare because it wasn't very popular at the time, and it's kind of hard to find now. And it pretty much comes with a tape, and it comes with a tombstone that actually talks to you. I don't know how that works, but it's pretty fun as far as, you know, you go room to room. Well, check out this. Look at this commercial.
Something strange is happening at 13 Elm Street.
It's your turn, Jason.
You'll get a real scream out of what you'll find in the dungeon. Go to the dungeon.
Golden introduces new Shrieks and Creaks. It actually speaks and turns any house into a haunted house.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's pretty cool. I see myself looking for the old classic board games now, so anything I can find as far as board games, like I jump right on it. Only for the fact, because, you know, they're still a game, and they're fun to play with other people, so I'm all for that. You guys remember this? Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Found this at a Goodwill. I used to love reading these books, and like, if you never had a chance to read this when you're a kid, the stories are not really scary, but what really freaks you out is like the art. The art always creeped the hell out of me, and now that I'm a grown man, I still get creeped out by these freaking ass pictures, man. Like, it's just gross. Like, whoever drew it, his name is drawings by Stephen Gamel. This guy, I mean, for a kid's book, the drawings in here are very, very creepy. The stories are funny. Some of them end with the so you can scare the friends whenever you're telling a story. But every time I see these, I mean, I found a couple of them. Let's see. I found a couple of them, and I always try to pick them up because I don't see these in like Barnes and Nobles no more. So if I ever come across the Scary Stories, I always pick it up just to have it around and just to say, yeah, I got a couple of those. So, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, do recommend you pick that up for nostalgia. Another nostalgia book that I got were these Garfield. I'm a big fan of Garfield. I love reading it every Sunday and in the newspaper. But I got these at the same place where I got the books. These are from 1983. The classic Garfield, and of course Garfield looks a lot different than he does now, but these books are really, really cool and funny. It's just, you know, it's a little guilty pleasure of mine. These are perfect for the shitter. If you don't have your phone in hand, bring in a Garfield book and just read away and watch your legs go numb. So pretty cool to have these, and these are like $1 each, so that's what that. And found this for $2. The Foot Mobile for Ninja Turtles. I actually got this from my buddy Angelo. He actually got the extra parts that are missing from it. But this looks pretty cool. You know, I never had when I was a kid. I never really collected the bad guy stuff except for like the Technodrome and like the real cheap stuff you got on Christmas. But yeah, I picked that up for $2 from my buddy Angelo. He wanted me to show it off on Yay Buy, so here it is, Angelo, you little fat turd boy. So yeah, there's that. And now we can head on to the gaming. You know what I like about going into Goodwill? Is walking in and paying a quarter and walking out with a classic retro Nintendo Power for a quarter. Man, reading this issue, I had this issue when it first came out. It's freaking awesome, man. It's like, it just, opening it up, like, it's like it never went anywhere. It comes with a poster of F-Zero, but it's probably the shittiest looking poster I've ever seen. It just doesn't look very appealing. And on the back it has a worm strategy map. But what's also cool about this is there was actually an extra poster in here of Mega Man 3 of all the bad guys, and it doesn't look very good either. But it came inside, so I may be hanging this up. But what's really cool about this is you got Castlevania 3 maps to show you everything you need to know, as far as, you know, how to get to certain places and where certain things are and where the bosses are. So that's pretty cool just in itself. For a quarter, and find a classic Nintendo Power that's not from like Nintendo 64 or GameCube. This is pretty much the beginning of the Super Nintendo era. So there's a lot of like classic ads of Nintendo and Game Boy. Let's see. Here's a pretty cool. They're introducing Super Mario World, showing off the levels, the stages, and the bad guys, which I thought was pretty damn cool. Like, it shows all the new bad guys and some of the classic ones. So I was very happy to get this. I don't collect very much Nintendo Power, but I do like the old ones, the ones that I used to read when I was a kid. Because, you know, I didn't read the ones from Nintendo 64 to now. And but I used to always I had a subscription when I was a kid. So I was very happy to find this. And of course, for a quarter, you can't beat that, because usually you find these for like 10 to 17 bucks at Game Over or other retro game stores. So very happy to find that. Okay. Picked up an Xbox 360 game. Akea Katana. It's a shoot 'em up. I played this already. Hence the reason why I bought it, because it's a very intense shoot 'em up, and it's very well worth it. It was only like $8 at Game Over. I don't really shop at Game Over, but they had a sale because of the holidays, so I made sure to pick that up. And okay, at the same Goodwill, that shitty one, I found Sonic Advance 3 for 50 cents. The lady did not know it was a game. She thought it was just some plastic thing with Sonic on it. So I got that for 50 cents. And I have 1 and 2, so now I got 3. So that's pretty cool to have. I got a really shitty game, Back to the Future 2 and 3. When I say shitty, yes, it is shitty. And of course, all the reviews about it, like AVGM's review, yeah, this is a very shitty game. But I picked it up because it was $3. And I'm trying to build that Nintendo collection a little more higher. And this is the creme de la creme that I found on Craigslist for $10. You can see it for about $10 to $14 on eBay, but I never see it out here. You know, who wants to hassle, you know, waiting a couple of days to get your game? When I found out Craigslist, it's Donkey Kong 3. Believe it or not, this is my favorite Donkey Kong, as far as, you know, like replayability. Like Donkey Kong 1 and 2, or Donkey Kong Jr., I got tired of it really quick, but this one, I used to always pump quarters in all the time, and it was at a movie theater. I think the same movie theater where I saw Jurassic Park. I can't remember the name. But it had Donkey Kong 3, and I literally spent hours upon, like maybe about $10 on just playing Donkey Kong 3. And, yeah, but I found it for $10 at Craigslist from a lady. So, very happy to get that. Like, again, like I said, very, very short, not too many game-wise, but a lot of cool stuff. a lot of retro stuff, nostalgia stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got today. So until next weekend, hopefully it turns out better as far as gaming wise. Until then, thanks for watching, and sub, share, comment, like, thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't care. Go for it. And until then, this is Chuckles from Next Game with Chuckles with Hatchet TV Networks, and you have a good day.